Welcome to the Putback on Geico SportsNite, featuring our SNY NBA insider Ian Begley, presented by 888 Sport. Bet $20 on the Knicks or Nets and get $88 in free bets using promo code SNY88. So, Ian, the Knicks lose a thriller 107-105 with Trae Young hitting the game winner against Frank Ntilikina. The reason I bring that up, Ian, is because Thibs made the decision to bring in Frank off the bench for that play and that play only. What did you make of that decision?
I thought it made sense. You know, Frank Ntilikina, great perimeter defender. The Knicks did not have any great options to come in and defend Trae Young one-on-one. Frank Ntilikina was their best option. So I don't have a problem with Thibodeau making that call. Maybe you'd say that Ntilikina, you know, you're bringing him in cold, you're putting him in a tough spot, but he was in there and you want him to make a play. Trae Young read his defense, got around his outside foot, got to his floater, and won the game for the Hawks, and that's what it came down to. But Thibodeau going to Frank Ntilikina there, I thought it made sense.
Yeah, for me, I thought it was a good move. I just thought they could have allowed Frank to get some more run in there a few minutes before. But again, you know, Frank has to do a better job in that spot. And Julius Randle, Ian, turned in one of the worst games of this season, going 6 of 24. Why wasn't he able to ever find his rhythm?
You know, the Hawks did a good job defensively on Randle. In the regular season, Randle killed the Hawks, torched them. I think he averaged like 39 points, but obviously playoffs are a different animal. This is a different Hawks team. John Collins said all 5 guys were connected in trying to slow Randle down, but Randle got some looks that he liked, and he got shots that he has knocked down over the course of this regular season. So you give the Hawks credit for the way they defended Randle, but also I think he was just missing shots that he usually makes. He seemed confident after the game that he'd be able to make adjustments to the way the Hawks were defending him and be effective in Game 2.
Yeah, I don't expect him to repeat the performance that he had in Game 1 at all. And the Knicks lost Nerlens Noel midway through the fourth quarter, and that undoubtedly affected the game. How much do you think they missed him down the stretch, especially with Trae Young going to the basket time and time again?
Well, there's no doubt that Noel deters everything at the rim, but the way Young was hitting that floater, I'm not sure how much even Noel would have made a difference in getting in Trae Young's way, because he was so effective in that pick and roll, hitting the floater. But certainly with Noel even taking Trae Young out of the equation, there were many ways in which he was missed down the stretch. Shot blocking, rebounding. Taj Gibson did a great job in his place, but if you're the Knicks, you're hoping that you're not losing Noel for certainly Game 2 or any extended period here as you move forward in this series.
And quickly, what adjustments do you see them making for Game 2, specifically for Trae Young?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see much of Elfrid Payton. Payton got a quick hook in the first half starting the game, quick hook second half starting the third quarter. I think we'll see even less of him. Maybe that means a little bit more Frank Ntilikina. You mentioned it, giving him more time to get loose in the game. Maybe you see more of that. I think those are 2 things that you can keep an eye on going into Game 2. Tom Thibodeau, master of in-game adjustments, in-series adjustments. He's going to have to come up with a few for the Knicks going into an important Game 2.
The Putback with Ian Begley playoff edition will be live on SNY's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube platforms Monday at 3. Ian and I will be joined by Mike Vorkunov of The Athletic and CP of Knicks Fan TV. This has been The Putback on Geico Sports Night.